Okay, for this next recording, we're back here again with rank 5.0 up to 6.0. I do have a 3.7 in here, but for the most part, we have an average battle rating of 6 based on the ranking here due to the LA9 that's in the rankings. But this is the next bracket when you get past the rank 3 to 4.3 rank. Here we're getting into the late stage prop planes before we get into the early jets. So the next video after this one will be the early jets, which also are enjoyable. They can be enjoyable. I'm going to go ahead and queue up here. Now, while we're waiting for a match, we do have our crew point system here. You want to level up your pilot typically at first. You want your vision and your awareness to help you spot enemies sooner. You want G tolerance and stamina as well for when you're doing those hard pitch ups and loops and rolls. It's going to help you before you black out or coming back out of a blackout. Vitality as well for when your cockpit gets shot up. And then work on defensive armament for targeting and other details. But you want to work out those first two tabs for the crew slots on all your planes as you level your crews and just work your way to maximizing all of them. When you get into logistics and other details, they're not going to matter as much, repair speed and things like that in the rank. But starting out, focus on your vitality, your awareness, and your vitality. So this map is another domination map. I'm going to go ahead and fly in with my LA9 first. It's my highest ranking. And it has some really nice cannons on it that do considerable damage. It's a pretty large game. We have a good amount of players on both teams. Get a little bit of altitude, so we're not going to be in the middle of the furball that's going to happen over these airfields. There's another LA9 on the opposite team. DO335. Okay, so there's 3 of them together. If I go after one of these here, I'm sure the other 2 will dive in. So I'm going to play it smart and not engage and have all 3 on me. Looks like we've evened it out now. There's a JU-87 here. We may be able to get a shot on him. Okay, here we go. Just a couple bursts. There's a 190 here. Let's see if we can help our teammate. I'm gonna hit my... Oh, he's dead. Okay, hit my flaps. I'm gonna loop. And he's dead. Our teammate was able to get him. Got 2 airfields here. And there's a group of tanks coming in. You can't capture a field when there's tanks on it. And they have a few more tanks than we do. I'm going to go ahead and try to take out some of the soft targets, and I'm hoping someone on our team can bomb out the tanks that are left. Got 3 more AA to go. And I see some enemies coming in. Okay, there's a 109 coming in here. It's not too far now. I'll go ahead and bait him in to chase me, and I'm hoping we can have a nice dogfight out here away from where their spawn is. Okay, Okay, starting to climb in. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start engaging now. So I'm gonna hit my flaps. I'm gonna fade down and pull up. Here we go, rudder, so I can spiral. Okay. Looks like my teammate was able to be right there with me, which is awesome. Three tanks on C, so we're not gonna be able to capture it this time. If we can cover a bomber, we may be able to get those. Two enemies here, and we have our bomber over there. Hopefully this bomber can take him out. Okay. So 190 coming in here, pointing right at me. I'm gonna loop up. There's another one. Got a good shot on my tail. I lost one of my elevators here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to landing so I can get that extra bit of lift. With two on me, it's a little harder to take on two at once, but we may be able to get this. Just barely missed. Okay, here we go. See if we can get this shot on here. Oh, no, I can't get that shot now. I don't have a right wing at this point, and I'm done. Teammate was able to get him, which is great. Go ahead and come in with our next airplane. We can do the 9UT. I'm running air targets for some of them and universal for the others. Spitfire here. Got a critical. And let's see if we can come in and finish him off. Lead. Oh, our teammate is in there. Got an assist, which, okay, there's a 190 here. There we go. Led ahead just a bit. And try to get him to fly into the barrage of our shots. This 109 here, we can lead. Got a crit. I think he's going to get him. We got three teammates on him. I don't think he'll make it past all of that. Well, let's try if we can lead. There. Still got an assist for that. That's another 190 here. Okay, he's gone. And let's see if we can go in and take C. It's unguarded at this point. I'm going to cut my speed a bit. I don't want to come in too fast. And another teammate seems to have the same idea. Okay, I think he's going in for the landing. Alright, we'll let him take it. And we'll loiter around here just to provide some cover. And that was a nice game. Did a couple kills, nothing great, but trying to manage it better and not just rush into a furball. We'll do one more, and then we'll jump into early jets. And we'll work our way through the tree just to demonstrate different things to keep in mind as you work at different rankings for aircraft. Okay. I like to see what kind of bombers start out and the type of game. So this game we have bases, and this HE-177 will definitely be rushing to go after some bases. So I want to be ready to try and intercept, so we don't have that ticket bleed. So there's 2 bases on this side, and I believe 2 bases on the right side. And it's a luck of the draw to see which side they're going to dive for first. But trying to look ahead, I see a couple of dots in the sky. It's hard to tell until we get closer and our pilot's able to spot them. But might be a bomber up here. I don't know. We'll fly in that direction and see what we can catch. There it is. Looks like he's going straight for... If I was him, I would go for this first base right here. So he's going to be diving down and trying to get ahead of my shot. Let's see if we can get a lead on him here. Got a crit. He got his bombs off. Okay, we were able to kill him. Okay. Luckily, we didn't get destroyed by that tail gunner. Now that that bomber's out, I'm hoping we can manage the fight a bit better without losing all of our bases. 190's coming in. I'm going to try to evade here with my flaps. There he is right there. I'm going to hit my landing flaps to get a little bit more lift and rudder to the right. Okay, there's a mountain there, so I don't want to hit the mountain. A couple more enemies now coming in. Tried to lead that shot, but I was not able to line it up. This F4U is looping. Let's try to lead ahead. Oh, can't lead there. Rudder. See if we can get him here. There we go. There's another 190. Let's see if we can get a shot here. There we go. I did see a year or two. That does carry a significant bomb load. You want to be ready for that. I'll also tell my team to be aware of that as well. Okay, it's 2 kilometers out. It's a 109. Tried to get a shot on me. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a shot in here. Okay, he lost his elevator. But he's still going. I think he has the right side. We'll go back in with our Yak 9 and try to intercept. They've taken out one of our bases. And on our team, we have no one going for bases that I can see. There's a DO-217 that it looks like he'll be able to take some bases out or do some damage to the base. So I'm going to go ahead and try to intercept here. I don't see any of our team going after, so... And he was able to almost take that base out in that pass, so let's go ahead and try to stop that bleed of tickets. diving down. Okay, his tail gunner. He was able to get a bomb off, which took a quarter of that base out. Oh, second bomb hit, so half the base. I think the other team is probably going to do a good amount of damage with bombers. It looks like a lot of our team is on our airfield and not in the air, so that's not a good sign for this match. Okay, I think the only one is the JU-288, which is actually doing a little bit of work, although I see a year or two going back on that side. I need to be ready. We're going to lose that base there. That base is gone. That second base is probably going to get taken out as well. Okay, I think this year two is going for tanks. See if we can get a shot here. We got a crit. There we go. That F4 has an altitude advantage over me. And if I try to climb to catch him, I'm going to lose all my speed. And again, I wasn't paying attention all the way around me. In arcade, you got to be keeping your head on a swivel. So, not the best. We have a few kills, but we are probably going to lose this match as well. I'll fly in with my Yak 3P. This airplane is pretty fun. It has a very light airframe, so it can climb decently and it can turn decently. You don't have much of a chance left in this game here. That F6 is dead from fire. And we have an N1K here coming in, and there's a 109. I want to try to engage the 109. Loop up. And he's going to try to out-loop me here. Got a hit on him. Got him. Trying to spawn camp our team, which is pretty annoying. I'd rather let our team, I mean, even if I was on the enemy team, I wouldn't fly all the way over the spawn that way. Let's try to help out with this N1. Okay, our team did a good job of taking him out. Another 109 is gone. This P38, let's try. Wasn't sure if he was going to head on. Check behind me, make sure no one's diving in. P38 is out. And there's just a sliver of life left for our team's tickets. And you can tell this DO217 took 26 ground targets out, which totally devastated our tickets, more so than the bases. And there you go. Ground targets definitely bleed the enemy's tickets faster than just taking a base out. And a lot of people just want to go and fly really, really high and try to take out bases. But our team, we had two JU-288s, and they were going for bases, but it didn't help for this game at all. So we'll end our recording here for late props, and we're gonna get into early jets.